Hey guys, hey internet, it's Inkeater, and welcome to VAM, Vinyl and Music News, where we talk about vinyl, music, and sometimes music news. Anyway, this week, kinda haven't had anything planned, and I kinda realized, holy crap, record store day is coming upon us, and it started kinda getting me thinking about that one record that you missed out on. You know, the one that you scrolled through the page, or you kind of thought about going and getting, and then you just kind of said, fuck it, or something happened. Yeah, that's something that still plagues me still to this day. Granted, there's nothing really that I'm currently interested in terms of record store day releases. Granted, I'm not a fan of their little thumbnail situation that they have going on, where it's a support indie stores, which I totally get. You have people that are essentially stealing the images, trying to resell these items, and kind of there's a market for it at the end of the day. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, don't hinder the freaking person that wants to buy it, honestly. I'm kind of genuinely disappointed in the sense that I can't see realistically any of the covers, and I'm a cover person. Sometimes I will buy things, just for the artwork. I think I've made a video once or twice about that before, but it's kind of a thing for me, and it kind of, like, the last 2 years, or 3 years, I want to say, it's kind of been, it's left a nasty taste in my mouth, I guess, in a roundabout way. But Record Store Day kind of got me thinking about the one that got away. For me, that happens to be Rob Zombie's, Everybody's Fucking in a UFO. It was this really amazing record, and I think it was a 45, actually. It wasn't really like an LP situation, but it was a 45, and then I actually heard the song, and I think I talked about it at one point on here. I'll see if I can find the video. I was horrible back in the day with tagging my videos, so that might be hit and miss. But essentially the video was freaking amazing, and even the song was freaking amazing. Granted, I've always been a Rob Zombie fan since the very beginning, back in like 98, 97 with my little abuelita going and buying me the tickets. I think that's probably like the funniest story that I ever have, is that my grandmother essentially fueled my fire for anything like heavy rock, like Rob Zombie, Korn. She was the one going to Ticketmaster and buying the tickets, and I want to say they must have thought she was a little bit crazy, or they really thought that she was going to these concerts and she was making up a grandkid. I'm not sure, but yeah, I thought that was probably like the coolest thing. I should tell that story one day. Anyway, but it kind of got me thinking, I'm probably gonna go looking for that record off eBay or something, because I've seen it on eBay a little bit. Granted, I get it, it fuels the whole market of, reselling records and everything, but at the end of the day, I mean, that market has always been there, and it's kind of interesting to me, in the very least, that just like the music community hasn't changed, it seems like the vinyl LP community, while it tries to shift and change, it still holds on to these old ties of doing things, and there's better ways of entertaining value, and there's better ways of sitting there and embracing technology and embracing these other sharing mechanisms, instead of sitting there and saying, no, fuck this, only support indie stores. And I'm not saying by any means not to support indie stores. Indie stores are probably the best thing about vinyl and the vinyl community, and the ability to basically get music out there. But at the same time, I mean, it kind of gets me thinking, well, if you're having an issue with scalpers, and you're having an issue with other people repurchasing these items with the intention of reselling them, and you want to prevent this, maybe it's time to start thinking of a different mechanism or way to which you guys are basically distributing your music. Anyway, that's just me, and food for thought. Let me know what your thoughts are about basically people who sit there and resell music. I understand how it hurts the indie community and the indie record store, but at the same time, it's a part of the community, it's a part of the bigger music issue at hand, and it kind of becomes a question of, well, while other people have shifted and changed and pivoted to sit there and position themselves in really better positions than what they were in originally, why is it that others haven't? I don't know, that's just me. Let me know down in the comments below, though, what do you think, and what is that record that got away? Anyway, I hope you guys are doing awesome, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.
Whatever it is that you believe you're seeing, it's not real.
Seeing things before they happen.
Things are not always what they seem in this place, so you can't take anything for granted.